Hello everyone, welcome to Brickburst. My name's MJ and today I'm going to be talking about some problems that I perceive there to be with the new direct-to-consumer LEGO Marvel superhero set 76105, the Hulkbuster Ultron edition. First of all is the accuracy of the actual model. If you look at the concept art and indeed how the actual appearance of the Hulkbuster was shown in the Age of Ultron movie, it's very big, very chunky, and it's quite sleek and curved. Now, curvature is always something that is more difficult to achieve in LEGO, of course. It is a brick and block based building system, so I'm not sure how well it's translated into the model. I think that the legs are far too sort of slim. It just doesn't look right at all. And just the proportions, like if you look at the waist, actually on the concept art and in the film Age of Ultron, the legs of the Hulkbuster are almost wider than the waist, but in this, the waist looks a lot wider. And I know there's definitely a mention of perspective to be said there, but it still doesn't look right at all. The helmet is probably the thing that I dislike the most about the model. It's printed on a dome and it just doesn't look right. First of all, it's far too big, far too big. It looks like it takes up sort of 2/3 of the actual top of the model, whereas in reality it probably should be less than 1/3 really. And I just do not think it works on that dome piece. It makes it look far too much literally like a dome and just too curved, whereas it is sort of a semicircle or semi-globe shape, but it's much more angular on the actual model, and it just looks really odd to me. Next up, just the overall inaccuracies. If you look at the shoulder pads and the difference between the actual model and the film, they just don't look anywhere near each other. So yeah, in terms of the overall accuracy, I'm not a massive fan of this figure. Next up, the rumoured price is $160, which will probably equate to be somewhere around the £150 range in the UK, and I'm not seeing that value there. It looks fairly similar in size to the Ninjago movie Fire Mech, not wildly outside of that, maybe a little bit bigger, but that was only an £80 set in the UK, so it's almost double the cost of that. And bear in mind that that set had a lot more minifigures as well. So that does bring us on to the minifigures. Just one minifigure. Now, I'm sure that a lot of people would say that one of the things they love about Marvel, and indeed Marvel Lego, is the wide cast of characters available. I appreciate this is a UCS set, so of course you're always going to get a limited number of minifigures, but even if you look at the Helicarrier, that came with 5 minifigures and sort of, I think it was about 10 micro figures. And just one minifigure doesn't seem like a very fair deal. Minifigures are often one of the most exciting aspects of new sets, so to only receive one is disappointing, especially as they could have just done a small Hall of Armour build in this set. It could have been as simple and as small as four new armours, which could have been literally just the first 4 in the first couple of movies. So things like the one that he built in the cave, for example, has been sorely lacking from the LEGO library. And next up is the relevance of this set. This set is based on a film from 3 years ago, and I just don't understand the relevance. Yes, we are of course getting the new Avengers Infinity War movie, and that does have a Hulkbuster armour in it. Why aren't we getting that model? It's just very strange. Very strange that we're getting a set from a movie that is just not very relevant at this time, and it's just an odd choice. So overall, I hate to say it, but I am definitely disappointed with this model. I was really looking forward to the reveal of a new direct-to-consumer Marvel set, seeing as there has only been one in the past. And I don't know, I'm not sure. I just don't think this has hit the mark. I think it's a really difficult model to actually, for them to try to make. It's really difficult to actually achieve a accurate design, and there's a lot that I don't like about this, unfortunately. So thank you very much for watching this video, guys. Let me know what you think of the model in the comments below, and subscribe to Brickburst for more.